Hey guys, I just thought, well, I don't do very many YouTube videos about, I don't do very many YouTube videos these days, but I don't do many about Overwatch, but I thought I'd weigh in on the new hero, because she's awesome. Um, so I mean, I know like, initially a lot of people were expecting Doomfist, and now, I mean, obviously Jeff said, oh, the 24 isn't who you think it is, and blah blah blah. So, we all thought, well, we're not going to get Doomfist then, and we weren't. So we got instead this, as the leaks said, if you were following the whole news, we got this quadruped tank kind of. I don't know, so something to kind of rival Reinhardt, or to at least provide an alternative. Um, but yeah, I think she's got quite a lot more character than a lot of people expected. I'm not going to go over all the weapons and stuff because I'm sure you've all heard them many times by now by different people making videos. Yeah, but I think she's a really interesting character design. Not only mechanically, but also you see it. That gun has quite the range. You even got most of the headshots from over there. Yeah, she's quite interesting. She's got this theme kind of going on. I mean, first off, she's a centaur, right? She's a robot centaur, which is just freaking fantastic. Um, and she looks pretty great, even though she doesn't look really like a horse or whatever. And she's got this kind of thing with the kind of sliding and retractable panels. You can see when she reloads, her gun does this thing where a load of panels slide out of the way. And her eyes, if you take a good look at her eyes, her eyelids are like in 4 sections. You can see there's a couple of animation bugs on the PTR at the moment. Actually, the gun animation will stop working in a bit. But yeah, with that robot's head. Yeah, so her eyes are made of these like 4 sections, and the 4 sections kind of rotate around and cover up different parts of the actual eyeball underneath, and it lets her display this amazing variety of emotions, like the little kind of triangle eyes. I don't know what to call them. Little happy face, like the two circumflexes, I think you call them. Is that the proper name for them over the top of the letter? I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was a really ingenious part of the design. She also has a super cool reload animation. I mean, look at that. The whole carriage kind of slides back into the weapon to get reloaded. And she's got that tracer thing going on with it. It looks like kind of energy being sucked in. I'm not quite sure what the science is behind that. You'll notice as well her kind of sucky in Zarya, mini Zarya ult thing. It doesn't have a massive range on it. I mean, obviously that's not going to be a problem. I think if it was bigger it would be a bit overpowered, but yeah, not a very long range, but enough to kind of put people where you want them, or as I've shown earlier, kind of, pick people off bridges. Especially like Widowmakers. So you can see her eyes, they do that kind of slidey thing and spinning around. It's super cool. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was her name. Obviously it's Orisa, so it may or may not be apparent to you to start with. I haven't heard many other people mention this, or anyone actually, but obviously she's built off the chassis of an OR-15 defense robot, right? And if you spell that out and kind of mess about and not write the letters or not write the numbers very well, OR-15 is easy to see as O-R-I-S, and then stick an A on the end for Orisa. However, and I'm assuming this was thought of before the whole OR-15 thing, Orisa or Orishas are, I'm not sure what the plural is, as far as I can tell, are this kind of West African deity kind of spirit thing, according to Wikipedia and a couple of books that I've seen the covers of online. I'm no expert on this stuff, but Yes, they seem to be some kind of protective spirit from West African religion, which just, it fits perfectly with her origins, and apparently she has a West African accent. If I'm not up to date on accents. I have no idea about different regions of Africa and the accents they have, but the leak said West African accent, so that would fit perfectly. You see there, by switching heroes temporarily, I was able to reset that gun animation. It wasn't working properly before. The little hammers weren't coming out properly into the end of her gun. But yeah, I think it's just awesome. The name is pretty cool. The design for the hero, the fact she's a centaur, I just think it's a really cool design. And I can't wait to play her when she goes live. She is going to be an awesome new addition, and I do hope that she challenges Reinhardt by quite a lot. I love her personality too. She's got this kind of not motherly protective, but like really dutiful, guardian personality. Even though she's only 1 month old, bless her. Oh, she's amazing, and yeah, anyone who knows me will tell you if there's a robot involved. Yeah, I I love it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later. Goodbye.